And welcome back to part 6 of What If Hinata was on Team 7. Last time on Naruto What If, Naruto and the gang had gotten the scroll from the Saiyans. They dealt with that issue. And then they were able to get basically to the tower pretty early. The Hokage was waiting for Kakashi was waiting for them. They had Sarutobi. They had all of them there, including Hiyashi. And they basically helped to not only put the seal on Sasuke, because Sarutobi, the Hokage, was part of it, to also give a slightly stronger variant of the seal, and do something that I thought of with the Hyuga style. Basically, to sum it up real quick, I'd imagine, why are you watching this if you haven't watched the first one, but I didn't watch the end part of the last one. What they essentially did was a combination of the best sealing they could do at the time, which is pretty good because you got Sarutobi there, though Jiraiya is obviously among the best, if not the best seal master. But at the moment that the seal was starting to take effect, Heihachi essentially sealed off Sasuke's chakra points all around the seal, because that's what Hinata had done to temporarily stop the seal from spreading. And then as the seal was integrating, it was integrating with the sealed chakra points. So it was integrating not just around Sasuke's neck, but with the chakra points as well, to provide a solid stopgap. So that's where we left off. So we opened basically with the final day. Sasuke at this point, I think, is awake. They explained that you're going to have to work on your chakra control a bit more now, just to get back where you were, because your chakra points are not permanently sealed, but they are going to be a little bit more sensitive. They're going to be a bit. Your chakra is going to be a little wonky for a bit, just because the seal is not integrated with the chakra points around the seal, not just the seal itself. Sasuke, tries to focus on his Sharingan. He finds that he can do the Sharingan okay, but molding his chakra is a little bit difficult. It's a little bit the reverse, just because of what they had to do overall. So, Sasuke says, all right, I got it, thanks. And, everyone's good. Everyone eventually did get to the tower. There was probably some interactions, but nothing serious. So, with the preliminaries, I never change up unless there's different people involved in the preliminary matches, like a different team or something like that. I never change up who's fighting who, because that's just me wanting to do different things, and I don't want to do that because it just doesn't make sense. And then we'll just deal with a whole mess of other problems, and that's just not how the story played out. But there are going to be 4 fights we're going to be focusing on here. The first one, obviously, was Sasuke's fight. Now, Orochimaru at the moment is disguised as the Sound Village sensei. And he's looking on, waiting to see, Sasuke, yes, show us all your power, Sasuke. And then Sasuke versus, Yoro? Was that the name of him? The one who absorbed chakra. Begins, and Sasuke immediately picks up on the fact that this guy's able to absorb chakra, as he basically starts to drain chakra from Sasuke. Sasuke, however, activates his Sharingan, is able to, smash Yoro in the head, and more or less he's able to take him out. So Orochimaru notices that the curse seal never activated at all, and that Sasuke even was able to use his Sharingan, wondering what's going on. He briefly gets a glance at Sasuke's neck, and he sees a seal around him, saying, so that's what happened. This shall prove more irritating than I initially thought. But yeah, Yoro gets defeated. Then Sakura versus Ino. That's one that we actually need to talk about what's going on here. Now, initially when everyone was up there, I'm sure Ino and Sakura basically tried to be like, hey, Sasuke, might we stand next to you? And then they go down now, and have their match. Now, Sakura, Ino's the same as she's always been. Sakura, she hasn't had the growth she had up to that point. Like, she doesn't have that need to fight her own mentality or anything like that. But I think Kurt and I would probably even state that Kakashi even looks over and says, "So tell me, Kurt, how strong would you say Sakura probably is?" It's difficult to say. She has the potential to surpass even me in Genjutsu. Really? It's like, yes. If only I can just get that fangirl mentality out of her head. She'd be far stronger now than she actually than she is as it stands. And they're just like, what? I wonder what she's talking about. Because Sakura at this point probably knows a good couple genjutsu, even a pretty good solid one, like she could possibly do the tree binding genjutsu, but she probably knows a good couple genjutsu. And she even, as they say, or as they're about to fight, she even goes, even goes, "This is for you, Sasuke. No, Sasuke's gonna be watching me." Jeez, I got a little bit of congestion in my throat there. Again, no, it's not the corona. I just got a little thing caught in my throat. So they charge, and it starts as fisticuffs. Sakura goes into clones. Goes into clones. They basically get rid of the clones. Sakura, however, is clearly going to be the better combatant here because she actually has more on to use than just the mind transfer jutsu that Ino has. So Sakura ultimately is just, yeah, it's like, I beat you, Ino pig, ha! That's right. I'm the only one who's good. She even goes so far and say, yeah, it looks like Sasuke's not going to be paying attention to you. She's going to be paying attention to me. To which Sasuke was looking, and he just looks away at his teammates and say, Sasuke? She's just like, what? Darn it. Why can't I do to get him to notice me? Ino gets up and now here's the thing. Do they have that spat they had due to their friendship at that point kind of being yeah, maybe a little, but unfortunately they don't resolve it. Sakura still has her long hair. Again, she doesn't have that whole like that bit of a growth that she had in the Forest of Death. She doesn't have that, unfortunately. So she's still she's better than Ino, I'd imagine, but she's still kind of on the bratty side and kind of just like, I don't get it. Why doesn't Sasuke like me? Side. Other fights go down. The 10-10 and Tamari fight catches Sasuke's eye because there are at least two women that are actually taking their shinobi career seriously. Therefore, they are automatically someone he'd be like, oh, it's good to see some girls here take the job seriously. He said he just kind of thinks he doesn't mutter it or anything like that. The Naruto versus Kiba fight comes next, and that honestly goes exactly the same. Maybe a bit more Naruto's favor because his hand-to-hand combat skills are just overall better, and his chakra isn't messed up at the moment, so he can do that too. Then we get to the big one here. Neji versus Hinata. Now, Hinata is shocked that she's going to go have to fight Neji. But, Naruto's just, Naruto, Sasuke, give her the thumbs up, like, you can do it. It's like, Sasuke kind of gives the smirk and nod. You're more powerful and capable than you know, Hinata. It's like, yeah, show them why you're part of Team 7. And don't forget, you got us in your corner. No matter what. And she goes down and, she's less timid than before. Like, initially, she was just like, I never thought I'd have to fight you, Lady Hinata. Nor I, brother. But now she's got her hands down. She's got a bit of a stronger look in her face. And it's like, I see you're trying to put up a front, Lady Hinata, but it's pointless. We both know you're not cut out to be a shinobi. It's like she goes, you're wrong. I'm capable of being a shinobi. It's like, really? You're capable of being a shinobi? Interesting. Let's do a hypothetical. Say that he starts to like just play the mind games with her again. And while it doesn't bring her down anywhere near as much, she does start to like shake and rattle, and she's got the sweat on her face, and she's starting to lose it. And then finally Hinata just says, and then finally Naruto does what he does there. He's like, hey, asshole, shut up. Who are you going to tell her who she can and can't be? Come on, Hinata, knock this guy's block off. And even Sasuke, who already didn't like Neji from what Hinata told him in the brief encounter he had, now just like, it even speaks. I was like, you may be your cousin, but you clearly don't know. You know nothing about her. And so Hinata could beat you any day of the. Hinata is a true shinobi, a true kunoichi. She could beat you any day of the week. It's like, show her, like I said, show them why you're part of Team 7. It's like, come on, Hinata, yes. Even Kakashi showing a little pride in this. It's like, and even he gives a bit of a nod. He's like, yep, give it your all. And then that strength comes back into her eyes, except it's got even more fire in it. It's like, prepare yourself, brother. Do. That music comes on. And then basically the fight starts. Now, it starts off pretty similar initially. Like, they do the whole dodging, things along those lines, strikes. blocks, and he does land a hit on Hinata's chest. Like, ugh. It's like, oh, this time it's right. I can see your chakra points the whole time. However, Hinata, this time around, has been training with Sasuke and Naruto for the whole time. So she quickly reaches for her shinobi pocket shinobi pouch and pulls out. He looks and is like, "You're no match for me. Maybe not directly, but you're not. But there's always ways to be." I'm trying to figure out exactly how she would say it. I might not be able to beat you directly, but that doesn't mean I still can't win. And all of a sudden, her hands move, and he catches the hands like, "What do you think you're?" And she drops a smoke bomb, and just and basically, and it blows up right in their faces. She closed her eyes though, so she's good. And then she opens her eyes again. He's temporarily blinded, and now she actually gets a couple hits in on him. Like, damn it all! And then he basically just reacts instinctively, just barely opening his eyes and finding her. Lands a strike right on her shoulder. Just shoulder goes numb. She has to back up. She's starting to huff, and even he's like, "Damn it! I didn't think you'd use such low, underhanded tricks. Something you picked up for your blonde idiot of a teammate, I assume." And then that's when the fires. That's when she's like, she just shuts him. "Don't you dare talk about Naruto-kun that way!" And it's like, everyone's just kind of like, "Whoa." Never heard Hinata scream like that. And even now, I was like, whoa. Sasuke's just giving him a look like, huh? And Naruto just looking back like, what? What are you looking at? Don't give me that look. It's like, did something happen between you two or something? It's like, yeah, shut up. It's like, come on, Hinata. It's like, uh-huh. And Hikachi's like, So, they go back and forth. Hinata doing the best she can to reopen her chakra points, which Neji's trying to do as well. At least get some feeling back in hers, but no, she really can't use it for much combat. She can kind of squeeze it, but she can't even make a real fist yet. It's like shaking. So she comes in again. Now he's trying to avoid. They're a bit more uneven turns, but he's still got the edge. She even blocks and integrates a kick that nearly catches him right on the chin. Scrapes and does like, ugh, and she's like, damn, and she basically then throws a kunai at him. He has to dodge and catches it and throws it right back. She dodges again. They're squaring off again, except now he's basically just going all out on her. Chakra is kind of flexing a little bit, but he's ultimately still hitting the right points. At least he's assuming. He's able to get one more strike in, just boom. This time knocks his shoulder numb. It's like, You're certainly a lot stronger than I initially thought, Lady Hinata, but you still won't win. And he basically resets his arm, or gets the flow going. He shakes it off a bit. Still a bit long, but he's in a better. Again, he's more precise than Hinata is. Hinata's better at distance, whereas he's got precision, so he can do that a little bit easier than she can. She's now just kind of basically, she's just huffing and pausing. You can't win. Not only have I sealed off the majority of your chakra points, but the damages you've taken because of the areas I've struck are going to render you completely unable to continue to fight. You should just give up. And then basically you should cease your suffering. It's like, no, you're wrong. Really. You're the one who's really suffering. And she does that whole spiel about it. And that's why I will never give up, because that's my ninja way. And no, he charges in and just, and there's one other thing. They're about the Jonin are about to step in, but they can see that Hinata's still kind of getting ready in a stance. And she basically goes, and there's one more thing. He sees and he just charging is like, he can see she's got something in her hand, one more thing in her hand. And he just goes, it's like, you think one more smoke bomb is going to work this time? It's not. And then he just kind of gets within the range, just strikes her. She barely avoids it, but now her arm's just done. Like, her arm's dead. Like, it's over. And he actually grabs her by the throat. It's over. It's like, yes, it is. It is over. And then she drops it, except this time, and she actually quickly covers her eyes. Like, what do you think you're? And all of a sudden, it's not a smoke bomb. There's one other thing, Neji, son. And what's that? Stop the match. It's like, stop the match. And then Hayate's about to. It's like, it's not a smoke bomb. It's a flashbang. And His eyes are just. She closed her eyes, though. Even with a closed eyes, a flashbang could still do something to you. So be careful around flashbangs. But ultimately, it's really just. It's not a true flashbang in the sense of the noise and the blinding light. It's mostly just the blinding light. Just It's like, whoa, that was what'd she do? She clever but dangerous. She lit a flashbang at point blank range. Luckily, she closed her eyes in time. I can't do. He tries to activate his Byakugan, but it just hurts. Like it's like burning. Can't even see anything at the moment. It's a temporary blindness, even though his Byakugan was activated. And then finally, she musters up all the energy she can, and then just boom, lands a gut shot on him. And he tries to get up, but all of a sudden, she feels he feels a blade right on his. So like, damn it! She's just huffing and like, it's over, Neji. Neji Hyuga is unable to bow. The winner is Hinata Hyuga. And Hinata's like, yeah, Naruto in the cage, yeah. And Sasuke's clapping. And she smiles up with him. Unfortunately, she also collapses a little bit. Now, she's not in as bad a shape as she initially was because she was actually able to avoid a lot of serious internal damages. But things like her lungs are definitely a bit more damaged. A couple of her organs are bruised. But she's coughing up blood, but she doesn't quite pass out due to like blood loss or anything in this version. So they're able to get her to a stretcher, and congratulations. Don't worry, you did great. And Neji just, I was like, all right, Neji, that's enough. Come on. And he just, and guys being a sensei here, just nope, that's enough. You're done, Neji. Like, no, damn it. I won't forget this, Hinata. I won't. And that ends there. So basically now we cut over to the remaining of the fights. They all go about the same. We cut now to the lots being drawn for the next stage of the tuning exams, the actual tournament part, the legitimate tournament part. And all draws are the same except it would be Hinata taking Neji's place, so it's Hinata versus Naruto. And, they said they'll let Naruto go and tell her himself along with Kakashi Sensei. They all go to prepare. Kakashi and Sasuke and Naruto both go to visit Hinata in the hospital. She says, the doctor, she's resting, but she's able to be awake. It's like, the doctor said I'll be behind in probably a week with some rest. It's like, that's good, because you got to prepare. Because Naruto even kind of gets a little awkward. It's like, so Hinata asks, like, so who will you be fighting in the preliminaries? Like, about that, yeah, Sasuke is going to be taking on Gaara. What about you, Naruto-kun? You and me are kind of fighting. I'm fighting you? And this is like awkward for them all. It's like, look, I don't want us to have any like hurt feelings for each other. We're friends no matter what. But I don't want you to hold back at all. You can promise me that, Hinata? And Hinata just listens and smiles, just puts out a weak fist bump. Yeah. And Kakashi's just thinking, young love. It's like, what? You say something, Kakashi? Nope, I didn't say anything. Now we still get, and Hiyashi comes in and says, Hinata, I heard you won against Neji. It wasn't without cost, though. He is one of the most powerful our clan has ever produced. But it's good to see that you're recovering well. And doctors say you'll be out in a week. We'll begin your training after that. Training, of course, you're in the next stage of the tuning exams, and your skills now will not be enough for your advancement. We need to continue on. And he's like, yes, father. So when you're ready, when your doctor gives you the clear, we'll begin your training. Until then, recover well. And he just looks at Sasuke and Naruto. Hey, Kakashi, seems you've been training your team well, Kakashi. I am interested to see how they will perform in the next part of the exams. Yep, definitely. Absolutely. So obviously Sasuke and Naruto's like, all right, Kakashi, so what are we going to do for training? He's like, yeah, about that, Naruto. I'm actually going to be training Sasuke throughout most of the for the tuning exams. What? Why? Sasuke actually says it because Kakashi has a technique he wants to teach me, and I'm the only one who can really learn it because of my Sharingan. Oh man, what am I supposed to do? I found you an even better teacher. Then the Ebisu debacle happens, the Jiraiya meeting happens, and really Naruto, quite frankly, his training is going to go about the same. Although it's actually going to go a bit swifter because he doesn't have the seal on him. So his chakra already isn't in a bad place. So he's going to definitely progress a little faster, but he's not going to get any extra techniques down. So he'll be done with he'll learn Gamabunta and he'll still have a couple days. Learn Gamabunta. He'll summon Gamabunta and he'll still have like 3 days or 4 days before the exams actually happen. I don't know the actual amount of time he had before the exams actually happened when he finished his training. Meanwhile, Hinata is going to improve to some degree, so forth and so on. Everyone's training. And then we'll reach the actual exams. That's where we're going to leave it off today. 20-minute video seems fair. Till then, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, subscribe. As always, if you want us to review something, put in the comments below. Let us know. We'll do a review of it at some point. Ideas for who would win, Star Wars, Superior Magic, what if, anything new in the channel, put that in the comments below as well. I'll get that at some point. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. See you next time.